A few weeks ago, a follower popped up on my Nemo's Camper Adventures new Facebook page and basically said, oh, you've got all these new things in your van, your power bank, your power station, your microwave, your ridge monkey, your gas thing, blah, blah, blah. But can you actually make a full roast dinner in your van? Well, let's find out. Yes, you can. Because you didn't tell me how I had to do it, so that's one for me. Welcome back to the channel, you lovely lot. Today I have driven all the way up to Brecon and I'm going to do an overnight stay at the Brecon boathouse, which is just on the outskirts of town. To get here, I avoided all the motorways, all the people, all the screaming children, all the barking dogs, because it's the Easter holidays and I don't want to be around it. So I'm taking a nice little walk over to what I believe is a toilet block just to see, are they free? Have you got to pay? And shut up. So not only do I shout at seagulls, I also shout at ducks, interrupting my videos. So how do I get here? Okay, I got to go. They are dive bombing everywhere. But anyway, I'm going to take a walk over there, use the facilities, have a little look around, and then head back to the van and have some food. Not a dirty burger today. I am going to have some soup because it's cold. And sod's law as well, I've just had 2 weeks with the family, having an amazing time, having a break from YouTube. The weather's been glorious and I come out and it's raining. Right then, heading back from the toilet block, which is there. I didn't want to film, didn't want to be one of those people, especially with camper vans parked up over there, but it's 20p to use the facilities. The toilets are open from 8 till 6:30, but after I've just been inside, there is not a chance in hell I am putting my ass cheeks on those toilets. I'd rather shit in a plastic bag, so I might walk into town later on and go to the toilet in a pub. So what can I tell you about this park up? It's right next to the water, as you can see, all the way down. Open space over there to play ball games if the weather's a bit better. There's a park to my left hand side. It's called the Brecon Boathouse for a reason. You can rent boats down the end. There's a little arcade for the kids, a couple of bins, toilet facilities, and that is pretty much it. I saw some ladies down here earlier on cold dipping in the water. Fair play to them, they all looked over the age of 65. And you can stay here one night in every 6 for free after 6 o'clock in the evening, as long as you're gone for 8 o'clock in the morning. Cheers everyone. And it's also time for some pea and ham soup cooked in my microwave on top of some nice crusty cheesy bread. Look at that. Right now, I am as happy as a pig in the obvious. I've got my feet up, telly on, drinking a coffee, got me soup, got me rolls, using my new tray. Check it out. Look at that. Nice and relaxed. Telly, food, horrible rain, not going out there quite yet. But I will have to shortly though, because like I said, my cheeks are not going to go on those toilets over there. I don't know if they skipped a day because it's Good Friday, but I'm not using the toilets to go for a number 2. So I'm going to take the 10-minute walk into town, which is what I've been told it takes along the riverbank, and find some facilities there, have a look around town. Not expecting much to be open because, like I said, it is Good Friday. But we shall see. I may accidentally fall into a pub and see what the facilities are like in there and their rum collection. But I'm not promising anything. And yeah, I will check in with you momentarily. I'm just going to have my food. Right, that's the van all prepared for when I get back later on. Nice and tidy, just the way I like it. Oh, not in the mood for this, but it's a needs must. I need the toilet. It's cold, it's wet, and I don't want to be walking. Bye Nemo, be good. I'll be back soon. Right. Far too energetic. So during the past couple of weeks, while I've been off of YouTube and spending time with the family, I've been working, obviously, because I need money. But I've also been tinkering in the van. I've done a lot of changes, got some new things. Won't go into it too much now, as I'm going to do that in another video and show you all around. But it's now looking and feeling exactly the way I want it for going out on my adventures. So when I do get around to showing you, I really hope you like it. And it would be interesting to know what you think of my changes and what I've got. And if you've got any suggestions, when I put that video out, put them in the comments below and I will consider it. I'm more than happy to take your advice. I've only been doing this now for nearly 5 years. There's people out there that have been doing it for a lot longer. So you may know more hacks, smaller things to get, how to change things around and make it more spacious. So yeah, let me know when I put that video out. To be fair, it's not a bad little walk into town actually. If the weather was a bit nicer, especially walking past the river, it would be 10 times better. But where I'm going, it's not a 10-minute walk. I've been going about 5-6 minutes so far. But yeah, so far so good. Got a castle up to my left, water to the right. And yeah, nearly in town. Burn off a few calories, get me steps in. Next week I'll be dieting, so I'm not sure I'll be doing some dirty burgers. But who am I kidding? I'll do that anyway. Like little one-off specials when I come out in the van. But as long as I eat healthy during the week, I can't let you lot down. Well, it's not exactly North Wales with its beauty, but it'll have to do. Rorke's Drift. Let's go and see if my kind zone. Well, that was an absolute bargain there in Rorke's Drift. I had one drink, a double rum and coke, £5.20. An absolute bargain, so I will consider moving to Wales. Okay, calm down. So yeah, facilities done, drink done. It's raining heavier now, so I'm making my way back to the van to see what's in store for the rest of the evening. Probably nothing because the weather's miserable and there's no one around. But before I left, there was an awful lot of motorhomes and camper vans in the car park. So let's go and have a look. Right then, I'm now back at the car park, a bit sweaty, but also wet because it's raining. So we have my van, 2 crafters, a normal van, another camper van and 3 motorhomes. No noise apart from the rain, so I think it's going to be a nice quiet evening. Touch wood. And there's some ducks, if you can see them, trotting around in the car park. But yeah, so far so good on this park up. And now to get in out of the rain, because I'm getting wet. So I'm all nice and toasty now in the van, windows closed, curtains done, a little bit toasty. I've had the heater on and now it's dying off. But one thing that hasn't died off is the rain. It has done nothing but do this all day. So I'm going to show you my view from the side window at the moment. And it is still raining. Oh, hello ducks. Can't really complain about the view. It is nice, I'll give it that. But the weather is atrocious. So what am I going to Oh, there we go. So what am I going to do for the rest of the evening? Well, I've got the telly on, so I'm going to find a film to watch later on. Not sure what I'm going to watch. In fact, I know what I am going to do. I'm going to catch up with Mobland. I do want to watch last week's, even though I've already watched it. Really, really good. For those of you that haven't seen Tom Hardy in Mobland, absolutely fantastic. I've got my brew area, so I'm going to have a cup of coffee in a minute and chill out. Not really that hungry. The soup and the rolls did sort me out earlier on. But apart from that, I'm just going to have a nice, chilled out, relaxed evening. Might tinker with the van a little bit more. Make sure it's all nice and presentable for when I film the video of what I've done for you lovely lot. And then I'm going to have a look on the map and decide what I'm going to do tomorrow. There's a couple of places around that I do want to visit. Some I've been to before, some I haven't. Before I put my face on camera, I actually went to Tolgarth Mental Asylum, which is now completely deserted. But I nearly got ran off the road by a crazy old security man up there who kept driving at me in the car when I was flying my drone, telling me to F off every 2 minutes. So I think that could make a good video, but knowing my luck, he'll drive into the van, write it off, and really cheese me off. A couple of other places I want to go to as well. Might keep it a surprise, but like I said, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to jump into bed later on and decide what I want to do. But whatever I decide to do, I will make sure that I put my face on camera. I do a marvellous video for you all to watch. And you never know, like I do sometimes get in the comments, a lot of you do go to the places that I visit. And it's really, really nice. I don't like the word, you know, to be inspired or anything like that. You know, it's just nice that I can show you lovely lot where I go. And some of you have never been there before. And it's great that you go and visit those places. One thing that has popped up every now and again as well is I'm getting a lot of messages coming through that you're a good YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. Please stop using that term. I hate that term. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not an influencer, anything like that. I am just a normal bloke who likes making videos, especially the editing process. It's great for me to get out. It's good to have a break from work. It's great for the mental health. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love what I do. So to that end, it's been a great day. I'm going to kick back and relax. I'm going to leave you lovely lot to it, and join me in the next one, and have a good evening. I was just about to leave you lot alone, and a white van's turned up with a bloke wearing a high vis. I really hope I'm not going to get moved on. I could do a clickbait thumbnail now, something that some of them do out there, like, oh my God, I had to move, or oh my God, there's a disaster, just to get clicks. But I'm not like that, as you know. But the bloke's back in his van and he's driving off. So there we go. I'll leave you to it. Good night, you lovely lot.